Hi, I'm Iris, and welcome back to another episode of Shadows Over Loathing, where we're going to the Gatorman Fortress and we're hopefully going to find Charles. He spotted Shadow Orb, we gotta fight him. Okay. This is fine, we can just do Stilt and Splatter, and they'll just die instantly. Except for that one, which we can just ball. Yay. Gatorman Fortress. Oh my god. Close it. What the fuck are they doing? These Gatormen aren't doing enough damage to each other for it to seem like a real fight. Either they're just sparring, or this is how Gatorman arguments work. Either way, they aren't paying any attention to you. I'm gonna sneak past them. Is that where we're meant to go, though? Oh. Oh, I guess we might have to... We might have to ambush them. You carefully sneak up behind the Gatorman, waiting for the perfect moment to strike, and then you step on a screaming eel, one of the more aptly named forms of wildlife endemic to this area. Human trespasser! Sound alarm! Hey! Hey! Alarm! Kill human! A couple other Gatormen rush out, not wanting to miss the chance to kill a human. Great. We can do this. We have plenty of things. Do I only... 28, 25, 28, 25, 28. You guys are sensitive to hot a little bit. 8, 10. Ooh, 10. Now you're at 5. And this is still Stilt and Slider. Oh, I'm out of AP. Well, I'm gonna make you not clobber my Sparrow. Okay, cool. It killed them all anyways. Let's just splatter them. 16 and 19. Oh my god. Just flap slap. Oh, the cheese heal. What is the stats on the cheese friend? A mental elemental. They're forbidden from healing themselves? That's so rude. Let's just punch his foe. Woohoo. Who won? You won! Who said a frontal assault on an enemy fortress was bad strategy? Sun Tzu shows what he knew. Excellent. Oh, we could have crawled through here. Oops. This filthy pipe must lead inside, presumably to the bathroom part of inside if the smell is any indication. My bad. Oh, well, we're inside here. A forge, presumably for hammering on terrible gator metals. These Gatormen are exercising, also blocking your way to whatever is at the end of the hall. Probably something important, because the end of the hall is where the important stuff usually is, right? Up this bunch of Gatormen. Wait, what's the collective noun for Gatormen? A cruelty, a depravity, a butthole? Well, anyway, this bunch of Gatormen are so shocked or so drunk to see a human stroll in their front door they haven't attacked you yet. I'm just gonna go here. Supply closet. The shoebox is waterlogged. A real survey of nouns. See if there's any shoes in it. There are. Big ones. The box disintegrates. We got wide loafers. This is either a pair of shoes for 2 people or 2 pairs of shoes for people who only like to wear 1 shoe but on both feet at once. Wind your gait. What? A loose length of rusty chain. As a seasoned adventurer, you can't possibly pass this up. It's a quest item. You're not sure exactly how long this chain is because you're not sure how tight you're supposed to pull a chain when you measure it, and also because you don't really care. The items on the shelf are all too nasty for you to look at, let alone touch. A big, rusty, and chemical barrel. I'm gonna fish in here. A drowsy, mucky wormfish. Continue fishing. I love the inappropriate fishing so much. It is so funny. I don't know why. It just is. We got everything that's in here. Can we investigate it now? The barrel says chloroform, and so there's a smell leaking out of it. Woof. Dump it out. I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't know if we're supposed to. What happens if I dump it out? I don't want to know yet. I don't want to mess anything up. I'm gonna go through here. The pipe turns out to be much longer than expected, with a lot of twists and turns. Clearly, efficient airflow and ventilation systems is not a big priority in Gatorman architecture. You eventually come out in either a garbage processing center or kitchen. Let's take a look. Oh, can I go back where I came? Most of the filth was scrubbed out of the pipe by your passing. If you want to go back through it, I too want that. This must be the Gatorman's dinner bell. We can ring it. Even if Gatormen bothered to cook their meals, they probably don't cook them in an electric stove standing in 18 inches of water. There's nothing of value on the shelves, probably not even by Gatorman standards. It's one of those fridges, you know, the ones hanging on the big rusty chains. The chain wasn't attached very well, and the whole thing comes loose. We got a refrigerator on chain. Neither the refrigerator nor the chain is in very good shape, but you're probably not going to find a better version of this very specific combination. The remains of an awful, awful meal. I want to... Wait, what's it say? This is a kitchen, only in the sense that it's a place where food is prepared. I want to ring the bell. It would be nonsensical and cruel to ring the dinner bell without making dinner first. Nonsensical and cruel is the Gatorman standard of behavior. Let's not sink to the level. Oh, it's Charles. It's Charles. He's in a cage. It's a cage with Charles in it. Charles! Shh! They'll heal you! Oh, right. Why am I glad to see you, kid? Thought I was a gunner. You're the adventurer of some type and all. You know how to pick and lock? Only with an appropriate shaped key. Let's get off their leader then. I think his room's down the other end of the hall. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, it's these ones. It's a bunch of Gatormen. Wait, what's the collective noun? Well, this bunch of Gatormen seem more concerned with the possibility of someone breaking in their front door than sneaking in through their kitchen. Let's sneak attack them. You stealthily creep up behind one of the Gatormen and knock him out with a quick strike to the back of his head. The other two seem shocked by this display of poor sportsmanship. Ha! 38, 38. 10, 8. I'm just gonna cook you to death. Wait, where did Gabby go? Oh, it's because we snuck through a thing and she doesn't have access to us. My bad. You won! Now their collective noun can be an unconsciousness. Yes, so gather some. Oh, hey, Gabby. Hey, Gabby, how's it going? That Abos business was strange, huh? You are all transparently seeing through. Yeah, you look the same to me. Oh no! Are you saw Gabby's guts? No, your gut secrets are safe. Woo! Aww. Oh, is he sleeping? Best let sleeping gators lie. It's a Charles. He's in a cage. It's a cage with Charles in it. We might have to fight them. Hello. I'm bringing a cheese friend. Cheese tax. Cheese tax. Text time. How much? Secret. Okay, here's how about $500? No. Jail. I'm gonna cook you to death. And then do Jolt and Splatter. And then heal its most wounded ally. Emerson for 24. I'm just gonna get you so you don't heal anyone. Revel my Malador. 9 versus 15. Oh my god, yeah. I'm gonna get you dead. Gabby can flap slap you. Oops. Punch. Yay. You won! Now you can find out what's at the end of the hall. I hope it's cool. Cool. Excellent. Oh, well, we gotta go in here then. Throne room. Hey, go away! Do you think the Gatorman's taste in books is as bad as everything else about them? Keeping your rust off your iron fist, don't eat your henchmen, tips for new rulers, spot welding guide for ad hoc fortresses. Yeah, these are all pretty much what you'd expect. Except, well, here's one that seems interesting. Bones and how to crack them. Ooh, grants combat skill. Crack knuckles. Increase your mysticality by 3. Ooh, hold on. You skim through most of the really nasty parts, but you do learn a few things about knuckles that you're able to apply in non-torture contexts. We got cracked knuckles. Finger flexibility is a key to nuanced spell casting. There's a slightly more challenging chapter that delves deeper into muscle physics. If you do, cracking your knuckles will increase your mysticality by an additional 2. Knuckle down, knuckle off. You spend 100 XP. You study knuckle anatomy until you can't think about anything else. Has been upgraded. When you finish, you crack your knuckles so loudly that the resulting sonic boom disintegrates the book. Bam! Nice. This hole leads down into a massive underground chamber. Attached to that chain you found. Oh, yeah, the chain. You found it. The least comfortable chair in the world. This is the real seat of power. Hooray! No, here's the chain we found. There, that ought to do it. Property privates! Graham! What the fuck? That chain? What the hell is going on here? You don't know what this object is, but oh, wait, it's got blood all over it. It's an altar. Huh, where do you go? It's a weird pedestal. Oh no, does he? I'm serious, go away. Suck and Ziggurat level 2. What the hell? Whatever this is extremely broken. Try to fix it. All these blocks are clearly trying to move in a way that makes sense. They must have just got knocked out of alignment. Realign them. You move the blocks around relative to each other until they start moving in a more satisfying pattern, assuming you're a person who thinks a smooth circular pattern is more satisfying than juddery sparks spewing chaos. Surely everybody's this kind of person. This has to be right. Yep. This device seems less broken now. Oof. Ow. Hey. Hey. Dang. Good grief. You wouldn't have fixed it if you'd known it would be so ungrateful. We got Ziggurat power. You've been blasted with a bunch of ancient lasers, and it has awakened the ancient laser power concealed in the mitochondria of your cells. We can use 3 additional combat items per round. Is it painful for in the light? Or the device seems less broken now? There's no way you're subjecting yourself to that again. It's a weird pedestal. Touch it. We can keep touching it, I guess. Warning! Kill you! What the hell? Is this some kind of ancient temple guardian or something? It's shooting out a bunch of tightly focused beams of light that science doesn't yet have a name for, which you can probably assume you don't want touching you. Destroy the guardian thing. I'm gonna avoid the beams. Nice. Aw, now we're just showing off. Oh my god. We're doing the fucking worm and a helicopter! Oh my god. You should figure out how to turn that machine off before you get decapitated. You worst, I destroy. Goliath, kill! Oh my god. Oh! Wow, jeez, that thing really did a number on the guy. You poke around the mulch until you find something that looks more or less like an old iron key, except kind of blurry. It sizzles and twitches in your hand as you pick it up. This has to be the key Charles mentioned. You look at that hulking Goliath at the end of the hall. There doesn't seem to be anything beyond it. It looks like it could swash you in an instant. Best to go and unlock Charles. You make your way quickly up back to the room where he's being held. Woo. Okay. Let's unlock it. You found the key? I think so. It's kind of weird though. Yeah, I don't like the looks of that at all. I bet Dollars Donuts it's the artifact we're looking for. It couldn't possibly be the key of this random Gatorman cage in the middle of nowhere then, could it? Well, it might have some kind of key-related powers. Normally I advise against using it, but I don't see any other way out of this mess. Okay, here it goes. The key shifts unpleasantly in your hand, buzzing and clicking through a jerky slideshow of shapes, as though searching for the particular slice of a higher dimensional object that will fit this lock. When it finally finds the right one, it jerks forward in your hand and twists, and the lock clicks open. Your hand feels numb. Thanks, Gary. Thought for sure my bacon was well and truly fried. Don't mention it, Charles. Let's just get the heck out of this dump. With no further cause to stick around, apart from any unfinished side quests you might have, you can always come back to them later. You can escort Charles back to town. 45 XP, let's go! Gary, you found the cursed artifact and brought Charles back home safely. I can't express how grateful I am. Did I mispronounce Gary? Gary, you found the cursed artifact and brought Charles back home safely. I can't express how grateful I am. I don't know what we'd do without him. Thank you so much. Oh, well, it wasn't nothing, but you know. Hey, I get it. Don't forget to uncurse that thing before you go to bed. This key seems like it has the power to open any lock. That could be extremely useful. Would it really be all that bad if I didn't uncurse it? Well, I'm not going to drag you into the machine, force you to do it, but yes, I don't actually know what happened if you don't uncurse it, but I assume it'd be pretty bad. Look, you uncursed all the other things, right? Yes. Great. So go ahead and uncurse this one too, okay? Better safe than sorry. Alright. Oh, we have a message. Called on T. Salutationary greeting. The person who has activated this telephonic mechanism and with whom you are now conversating is known as Dom Toblerone. I thought your boss said you had to keep it brief now? We devised and then agreed upon an arrangement deemed satisfactory to both parties. Let me guess. You're paying the phone bill. Your guessing prowess is preternationally inefficacious. That's what they tell me. You got another job? Once again, the particulars of this undertaking are being held in escrow and will be transmitted to you oriously by Gollycoo. Greasy Steve. Got it. Okay, bye. Oh, oops. You guys want alcohol? Let's shake it. Oh, we don't have any. Never mind. I thought there was someone that... Okay. Okay. Let's see. You've been handling a lot of cursed objects lately, but this one seems especially dangerous. Fine. Let's sit in it. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly uncomfortable. Can we remove our geese? Hey, Jessica, does this thing get rid of geeses? The pool of goose is just geese. Why do you have geese? No, like, geese. Kind of like a curse, kind of? Oh. Well then, sure, probably. Do it. Ah! The contraption. Inside the contraption, you feel a whoosh, a pop, and a little pain. Not unlike having your ears pierced. Indeed, there's a spurt of pus that follows the procedure. Though, not from where you think. The geese is gone. Good stuff. Let's uncurse the key. The key jumps up to the roof of the dome and sticks there, shaking and keening. That's how keys make against the metal. The lights in the store whine, flicker, and then cut out completely. Dang it. Wait it out. Only when the power is out does the key calm down, give up the most odious part of itself to the machine, and drop back down in your lap. Light returns to the store. Fixed it! We had a spare light bulb under the cat. We got an uncursed key. Putting that carable key on a chain has rendered it decorative. The key's curse lingers in the machine. Itself is an arcane lock. It is itself an arcane lock, to be solved only by a projection of consciousness. Do it. Oh, we're on a train. I've assembled everyone just as you asked, Detective, the victim's wife, and the two men who were present in the passenger car at the time. I confess the truth of this murder continues to elude me, but no doubt you are soon to enlighten us with your great powers of deduction and observation. May I inspect the body again? No, that wouldn't be fair to the other passengers who haven't had a look yet. I see. But what I'll tell you again what I know. At 11:13 a.m., the professor dropped in his chair after sitting down with his wife for a cup of tea. At that time, Miss Rio Kenshi and Mr. Andretti were the only other passengers present in this car. Mr. Perry returned later. The rest I leave you to deduce, Detective. I need a moment. Niccolo Andretti, a businessman. The businessman, Andretti, adjusts his cufflinks. I told you I never even heard of this man. I know Burgerworth College, of course, is an excellent institution, but I didn't know he was a professor there. Now come on, let's not delay our journey further. I'm traveling with 19 suitcases of exotic rubber to make new and exciting wheels at the factory. Detective mode! You observe closely, see what you can deduce. Exotic rubber, eh? No doubt from the jungles of Almodovar, whose local brand of nicotine I smell in his collar. Of course, the rubber plants of Almodovar just don't yield material for bouncy tires, but an odorless poison, lethal when drunk in hot tea. But why would this man abet the murder of a stranger? I suspect the answer lies in the resume on the table and the name printed on it, Martin Perry. Victim's wife. Martin Perry, a youth. The train coroner. Yes, detective? Tell me again what you know of this case. Okay. Okay. The young man is absent-mindedly but methodically disassembling and reassembling a fountain pen. It's as I said. Yes, the man was a professor of mine and burger with college, and yes, he gave me a sanity, but there's no reason to kill a man. Wouldn't you agree? Besides, at the time of his death, I was in a laboratory trying to figure out what all the bits and pieces do. The perfect alibi, wouldn't you agree? Deductive observations wing about your mind. He's right. Mere C and D are no reason to kill one's professor. But is that the whole story? Observe how the boy tinkers with the fountain pen in the train laboratory. He fancies himself a mechanic, but he wouldn't get a foot in the door of that profession. If his C and D stood for car dunce, nobody would be able to hire him, unless the professor who awarded those ignominious grades died. In this event, every grade he ever gave would be voided, and this man could take a plum job in car manufacture and start earning the big bucks. But I bet the murder of a stranger, Martin Perry, but his name is Martin Perry. He was in the bathroom. The victim's wife. Widow Rio Kenshi dabs her eyes with a handkerchief embroidered with the words mourning rags and wipes. A moment's privacy, please, detective. I had nothing to do with my husband's death and no reason to want him gone. He was a kind man, not a rich one. Everything he made he spent on the roulette tables. He owned over 700 of them. That's the largest collection in the world. We were traveling to Yorba Linda, so the mayor gave my husband the key to the city, but that won't happen now. You deduce you should make some observations. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one. She says she has no reason to wish her husband dead, but the chemicals stain her cuticles and the fingerprints on the windows above, which she opened to dispose of the murder weapon, tell the tale more truly, but then the nose reveals even more. Observe the zigzag pattern of the medial cleft below the nostrils. It's called Petrie's philtrum, and it's a rare genetic condition she shares with Martin Perry, her son. What the heck? Is it all of them? They all have something to do with each other. I saw this murder. The victim was stabbed, shot, poisoned, blown up, clobbered, smushed. Okay. He has a fountain pen. I told you never heard of this man. So, seeing his wife for a cup of tea. Chemicals stain her cuticles and the fingerprints on the window above, which she opened to dispose of the murder weapon. Okay. So, he was poisoned by Yume. Please, I'll become clear. The victim was poisoned with exotic poison from the Almodovar rubber tree to avoid his car dunce grade. So you can make tires for Mr. Andretti? Young Martin Perry dreams of working on cars, and his fresh ideas excite Mr. Andretti, who runs a tire factory, but Mr. Perry's professor has effectively blacklisted him as a car dunce. Unemployable. What to do? Kill the professor, of course, and void that odious grade. Here the plot becomes most treasured. Master Perry's mother, Yumi Ryo Kenshi, marries the professor and arranges for him to be present on the very same train as Master Perry and Mr. Andretti, who supplies an undetectable poison administered by Miss Ryo Kenshi, et voila. No more professor, no more car dents, but there's one thing our 3 conspirators do not count on. Me. I'm not ashamed. Any parent, sir, would do the same. As with any manager seeking new talent with interesting ideas about tires. If you call someone a car dent, you're branding them for life and you're responsible for anything that happens next. How awful. The 3 of them in it together? Tell you what, detective, at the next stop, they can all get out and take the bus. A sick business. Not go to jail? What? Quite so, but a powerful feeling, I think, is to be possessed of great gifts, great powers of deduction and observation, and to use them. He is another, a gift that is, call it a reward. Mysterious owl ring. A gift from a train corner in a dream or in something. Thank you. We got mysterious owl ring. Nice ring, isn't it? Look what rewards accrue the powerful. Look how the world reveals itself at your touch. I must take my leave. Wait. Is it not solved? It's not solved. I saw this murder. Yes, I know. Wait, where are you getting at? Stabbed with a needle to Wait, what are you doing? Detective, you yourself the case. You're given great power and you used it. Don't you remember? Don't you remember the ring? You're being foolish now. I must take my leave. Hold on, let me grab the... If I equip it... Detective mode? Any serious reader of court records knows about the boy who tried to win Jessica's heart by buying her a zoo. There were 13 at the time, and ever since he has been juvenile debtor's prison. Don't further her trouble for this memory. Hey, Gabby, you think alright? Detective mode? You've noticed Gabby makes furtive scribblings when she thinks nobody's watching. From a glance, it appears she's working on a version of Pride and Prejudice, but with zombies. We just have detective mode for so many things. Oh my gosh. Detective mode. A quick glance at Charles's shoes reveals that the handyman suffers from Webster toes, in which the toes are identical to those of dictionary editor No Webster. I'm elementary, my dear myself. Thanks again for the rescue, Gary. I'd have been corned beef hash with a side of eggs if he hadn't shown up. Oh, it's nothing, Charles. It basically just followed your wrenches. Here's your wrenches back, by the way. Nice. Knew these babies would come in handy for something someday. Did she use them for, like, wrenching? Well, the 7th ace, yeah. The 255, 256? Not so much. Gotcha. Anything I can help you with? Not right now, Charles. It gave me an owl ring, but the curse isn't resolved. Can I do detective mode on all these people? Detective mode. The boy from the grill has a distinctive cadence, one he shares with the anonymous editor-in-chief of SIT's underground humor magazine, Horse SIT. As for the boy in the jacket, why, he has the same eyes as SIT's professor of practical nepotism. Is a poor child nothing more of a walking experiment? Insight comes slowly. Perhaps the ring is less effective the further away it is from where the curse resides. My powers of opposition are a gift. Detective mode. Fancy Dan is a nickname. His real name is Faniel Daniel. The insight comes slowly. Perhaps the ring is... okay. Detective mode. Oracles and those who set store by them are a superstitious, cowardly lot. Were not the priestess of Delphi fed wisdom by interested priests and politicians? The advent of the logical, rational detective followed by the dark age of spurious oracles, as did the triumph of man over ape. And you tell Barnaby this. Burp. Okay. Yeah, we gotta... You observe closely, see what you can do. In academic circles, it's heavily rumored that Simone is trying to build a robot that can beat a human at chess. Supposedly, she has a prototype called Shallow Blue, but she hasn't developed it enough yet. Hi, Simone. Enjoying yourself? Yeah, this is a reasonably cuspy place. Louder than my usual hang-up. Everyone's really friendly. See you later, hacker. So I can... Detective mode. You observe closely, see what you can deduce. The pattern of nicks and scratches on Molly's fingers can only be made by playing 5-finger fillet with the beak of a live hawk. The one's tough. You observe closely, see what you can deduce. Obi has the keen but haunted eyes of a birdwatcher. Witnesses a murder every time he goes bird watching. That is... The detective mode is really funny. Can I use it on the hobo camp? I don't need a paper clip. I want to use detective mode. Hello, Johnny. Oh, wanna buy this? No, thank you. It would be improper for my subjects to see me sucking a big lump of candy. So about the secret plans. Okay. So, hey, Samuel. Wanna buy this? Thanks. Wanna buy this? See you later. Do you wanna buy this? That stuff isn't good for much except looking through. I'll buy most anything else, though. So who the fuck do I sell the... Okay. Never mind, let's go back to Plunkett Street. Because I want to solve this curse. On the side of a discarded hot dog in the gutter, you've noticed a rare form of lichen. So, I think we're supposed to use it in the dream? On the dream, but you know. Let's go to the keys first. So I put the ring on. I confess, Detective, I supplied the poison that killed the professor, but wasn't it worth it? Look at this resume of Martin Perry. Look at these interesting ideas he has about tires. Bouncier, globular, backwards. Is the life of one man worth more than bringing new and innovative wheels to the world? Yes, I did so I can hire Mr. Perry, and I would do it again tomorrow. And don't lie, Detective, you would too. The widow Ryokenshi dabs her eyes at the handkerchief embroidered with the words morning rags and wipes. I admit, Detective, I poisoned my husband. Oh, but spare me the reproach. Wouldn't you do just as I did if some scoundrel of the Ivory Tower brand your son is a coward dunce? No, I dare say you are not a parent, sir. You really are as good as the papers say. Detectives sniff out that my C&D grades stood for car dunce. Yes, I put the whole plot in motion. Of course I did. Getting called a car dunce ruined any shot I had at a career in wheels, but a man's entitled to make a living. Wouldn't you agree? This was the only way. Miss Detective, tell me again. You already have your answers, Detective. At 11:13, Yumi Ryokenshi poisoned her husband with an odorless substance. They all solved this murder. Poisoned by... You're a fool. I gave you great powers of deduction and observation. I gave you the power to bend back the skin of the world and snip off its insides. How dare you waste it? You really want to live without this power? You really want to live in the dark? Yes. You're a fool. I wouldn't sully that ring on the finger of a fool. Give it back now. You don't deserve it. I uncurse you. So, did that curse effectively try to bribe you into not destroying it? That's a little disconcerting. You look at the key that once harbored its shadowy magic. It shimmers in the light. Upgrade. Woohoo. 50% item drops. You check your finger and pockets. No mysterious owl ring. You're reminded of the great figures of history who wielded incredible power and chose to give it up. You can't think of anyone specifically, but the concept is interesting to consider. Who's someone famous that gave up great power? He's not famous, but my dad never eats more than he needs to at a buffet. I don't remember where I read this, but there's a rumor that Anne Boylan had access to a tank and chose not to use it. No need, she said, and you know who else had a tank? Walt Whitman. Interesting. Okay. Well, we solved the curse at least. Time to pick a 4-store. Right. The first applicant is Advanced Pants. They sell pants, hardware, Texas Instruments. We could use a hardware store. Thanks, Charles. You installed the longer fellow's wheel, what you decide is the bow of your room. You sell the bird bath Barbara Yarger gave you. Emerson happily flies over and starts splashing around. We set up the tiny workbench on our desk. You find a hook on the ceiling beams and hang up your new refrigerator. Cool. Aww. Emerson is frolicking happily in the bird bath. That is so cute. This fridge is fully stocked terrible Gatorman beverages. We got Gatorman Cola. The only reason this isn't the worst beverage is that you can imagine the same beverage except warm. It's the steering wheel for your room. Turn it. Yikes. Probably better to keep going straight. Anything I can help you with? Not right now. Okay. Before I begin the next quest, though, I want to go really quickly to the SIT campus, and I want to go to Rufus's lab because I did the radios. I don't need this textbook. Oh, hello again. Here's your receiver. I hope I got enough clicks and blues for you. Thanks, I'll give you a ring when I finish doing the math. Could you also give me a ring now? Oh, sure, I must have one here around somewhere. He pulls a ring out of a drawer and hands it to us. Scabrous ring. This ring makes it look like your finger got cut off and sloppily reattached. I love it. Thanks, Rufus. Oh my god. That's hilarious. I'll take my Mobius ring. Morbius ring. Let's go back to Ocean City and go to bed. Sleepy time. Swamped with exhaustion. We have a crafting desk and a... Oh, we can... Oh! Okay, it's a crafting desk, so we can do cooking and combat items. That's so cool. Okay, let's go to bed. Oh, I should have... Oh, I didn't do the mob thing. It's fine. A disconcerting dream. Oh, I'm a little baby! Today's October 20th, 1902. My diary, or today's entry. This diary is property of Margaret, aged 9. All others got to keep out under penalty of law. Dear diary. Yesterday our dog Daisy died. Papa said it was bound to happen because she was older than me, which isn't old for a kid, but is really old for a dog. He said we'd get a new dog soon, but I was sad anyway. Some birthday! At school today, a teacher asked what we want to be when we grow up. I said I'll be God because then I can make sure all the dogs live a long time and are always happy. Everyone laughed and that jerk Billy Grizzly said a girl can't be God, so I said I'll be president instead because it's nearly as good. He said a girl can't be president either. Well, I'll show him. I'm gonna make all kinds of laws about being nice to dogs, and I'll make being a jail illegal too, a jerk illegal too, so Billy Grizzly goes to jail and can't eat nothing but bread and water forever. So there. Oh, so we're the president of the... Your desk covered in Ocean City paperwick. Poindexter, your insufferable bean counter. See what he wants this time. What is it, Terrence? Madam Comptroller, I merely need your signature on these budget revisions. With this, the remainder of funds currently allocated to municipal services will be redirected to your shallow presidential campaign and your other projects. That sounds a bit obvious. Rest assured, I'm only sparing you the details, which you have made quite clear to me that you find intolerably boring. The transactions will be meticulously obscured through shell corporations, cutoffs, offshore accounts, and the like. Alright, good. You better not be skimming more off the top than I'm willing to ignore. Certainly not, Madam Comptroller. Sign the documents. So these are different memories and stuff. It's time to record the announcement of your candidacy for the Shadow President. One of your PR lackeys, carefully trained to be just unafraid of you enough to tell you what not to say in public. Alright then. Attention peons. Oh geez, don't call them peons, man. And please try for a less totalitarian tone generally. Right, so I'm something like, my fellow citizens. Ahem. My fellow citizens, good evening. I, Margaret That's weird. The levels went all funny when you said your last name. Don't worry about it. Hereby announce my candidacy for Shadow President. Vote for me or else. Nope. Sorry, ma'am. No. Start out by explaining who you are. Most of them probably don't pay much attention to local politics. Alright. In my role of Ocean City's Comptroller, I've made it my mission to eliminate waste and graft in the city's finances, make sure you all get exactly what you deserve, rob you suckers blind for my own nefarious ends, eliminate waste and graft in the city's finances. And I'm proud to say that I've been completely successful. Through my program of shutting down needlessly wasteful civic programs, thereby forcing you to live in desperate squalor like the rats you are, ensuring none of you have the time or energy to protest my actions, reserving your valuable taxpayer meat for things that actually matter. Things like Mom, baseball, and apple pie, ultimate power, family, prosperity, and freedom. Are we choosing the answers that the PR guy wants us to say so we don't mess up? I want to say mom, baseball, and apple pie. That's pretty good, but if it isn't a cliche yet, it will be soon. Okay, how about ultimate power? They'll soon you mean for everyone. Oh, yeah, no way. Okay, things like family, prosperity, and freedom. Perfectly meaningless. Love it. Okay, then just a call to action and we're done. Vote for me or I'll destroy you. Ma'am, come on. Sorry. Vote for me, I'll pay you for 100 meat. Super illegal, ma'am. Nuts. A vote for me is a vote for you. Oh, that's great. Just perfect. Good. Is that all? Yeah, we'll add all the legalist message, blah, 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 campaign for shadow president stuff in post. Great. I'm out of here. Time travel makes my guts itch. This guy's a yokel even by the standards of his time. Time to grease the wheels. Mayor Burby, I presume? Yes, who are you? I'm here to speak to you about the Crystal Dream Valley Dam project. I want you to make the dam bigger, much bigger, and much more powerful. Here are some revised plans. A dam this large would flood the valley and displace hundreds of people. Besides, the dam as planned will provide a perfectly adequate amount of power. Why would we need to make it bigger? How about a handshake agreement? What? I don't even know who you are. You only agree to this on the basis of a handshake? Specifically, I'm offering you the chance to shake hands with the handle of this large briefcase filled with meat. Oh. Yes, I think this new plan is quite viable. Good. This desk was carved from the single block of tedium, the raw elemental form boring work. There's a sheep in your office. What the hell? It turns out that a lot of the president's time is spent on ceremonial bullcrap nobody actually cares about. Case in point, pardoning the Thanksgiving turkey. None of your aides know what a turkey looks like, apparently. Bah. Pardon the damn thing, anyway. Oh. Your desk covered in policy documents, both benevolent and malign. There's a note here about going back in time and making the Crystal Dream Dam bigger. Gotta get on that eventually. Your ridiculous court wizard isn't taking the situation seriously and make it clear to her what is required. Give me a progress report on the SIT thing. Have you taken care of the program yet? Oh, it's so dreary and unfestive there, all that math and science. It isn't holly or jolly. Screw your damn theme. Your entire job is dealing with magical issues. I won't have that do-gooding interloper messing all around the library. There's too much at stake. Get dealt with. While I'm giving Crimbo's federal holiday status to the friggin' groundhog. You wouldn't! Go. Get out of my office. 6 lockers? Some dumb jock kid you have to give a presidential fitness award to. Hey kid, how's it going? Hi? Brilliant. Alright, by the power vested in me as a shadow president, here's an award for being able to climb a rope faster than most other kids, which is definitely important. This is a great use of my time. Thanks. Do I give a speech? Whatever, I'm out of here. This miserable beast. Deal with him. President Strong, make rich. Yes, I know, and yes, you don't have to remind me of the words of a 2-word agreement. You are keeping your people mean and hungry? Yes, warriors mean, warriors hungry, good fighters. That's right, you're my ace in the hole, the sticking mud hole. If I need to use force, you better stay on top of things if you want your make rich. Keep everyone worshipping at the Gator Shrine too, but for God's sake, don't mess with the stuff in the basement. If you screw anything up down there, I will turn you into wallets. Get me? I get good. Oh, fuck. Duty calls again, get over with this useless oaf. More damn paperwork. How about I know when Tony being president is all paperwork and talking to idiots? Sorry, ma'am, but the unwashed masses gotta be kept in line while you amass power. Yeah, fine. I hereby sign this order declaring July 12th National Bread and Circuses Day. All citizens get a complimentary dinner roll and a free turn on the nearest suitable trapeze. Ma'am? I ain't sure that... Who cares? Let Coolidge deal with it. What's he even for anyway? This is all beneath me. Stormed out. Oh, what the heck is going on with your hair? Hellstrom, what does he want? Alright, Hellstrom, let's hear your report. Everything's fine dandy, ma'am. I don't rightly understand what the shadow energy stuff is exactly, or why you want so gold or much of it, but the converters are spraying it out slicker and greased mice have a Gatling gun, with plenty of slag left over to press in those weird monsters you like. Finally, some good news. So you meet the project deadline? Yep, though we'll need you to expand the oil drilling operation some more. Need you to sign this permit so we can expand into lots 210 to 2 out of 240. Sure, whatever. Wait, 210 to 240? Not a problem? My family's farm is 223. Well, ma'am, if you're wanting your weird black juice, we gotta get the regular black juice out of the ground first. Alright, fine. Sorry, Grandpa. Damn, she's really doing everything for power. Enough of this. Step through. So... what the hell? Steering wheel for your room. We're not even gonna talk about that, or looking at this thing makes you mad. Pretend to find it. I want to get all my boosts for today. Now you've already got one. Aww. Let's rub the crystal. Consider the orb. Yes, yes, very good. Let's sit in the chair. So... huh. So what I just got out of that is that the president is like the shadow president. She wants shadow things. And we got a sickle from a signal. Wait. We got a signal from a sickle. You know, the farming tool thing. It's over in Gray County somewhere. Mostly nothing but farms there, but there's a store that's been open since forever. The owner's name is Jasper. He knows Marie will probably help you out. Here's a map. Gray County placement map. In lieu of a map, Jessica's giving you a placemat from restaurant Gray County. Jasper's Tree Tack. This is a diner placemat. It literally has a map of the county right in the middle of it. Oh, I'm just impressed you found a way to give me an actual map, also giving me a thing that isn't a map. Head out. We're not going to talk about... There's a message from Rufus. Yes! Hi, I'd like to order a pizza to go or no anchovies. Sorry, I must have the wrong number. Wait, Rufus? Oh, hi, Gary. Can you come to my lab? I've nearly finished my quantum communication device, but I just need a couple more things. Alright, I'll swing by when I can. Great, thanks. See you then. Bye. I think I can... I'm on Calliope's boon. I am so confused. Who's here today? Fabian and Jeffers clink glass in celebration of their respective rescues from Gatorman lairs. Our friend! Come on, let us buy you a drink. Sure. They slide out a large crate from under the table and deposit at your feet. We got a crate of milk! It says the milk isn't pasteurized, but bottles are, if that helps. Oh, huh. I can't get my mind off milk lately. Maybe the bartender can use this. I want to tell you, you've done more than rescue us. You gave Phoebe and I the opportunity to meet. Look at us. An artist and a writer. We already made our plans to collaborate. Oh, on what? A blimp! Yes, we decided to build a blimp together. Why? The artist, my friend, he doesn't ask why, he asks why not. Why not? Exactly, and that's what we said too. If you'll excuse us, we got much to do. Never met a blimp that built itself. Another round, Fancy Dan, and more blueprint paper. Okay, good luck, guys. Hey there, baby, what's shaking? Yeah, you are, Dan. Yes, I am. Here's your... cut of the profits, baby. Found a crate of milk. Milk, huh? Well, it's good for the calf, it's good for the cocktail. We'll do absinthe. We'll do 3 cold armor. And a cola. And an olive. Absinthe and cola with an olive. Come right up. Fancy cocktailed. Woohoo. Actually, buy him a drink. It's a bitter man lives in a crooked house. Twists and turns, tubes and telescopes. I'm gonna go out of here. Release. Do you have any new items? Yeah. Ooh. That's it. +6 physical damage? That's really fucking good. It causes 3 bleed. Oh my god, I need this. That was a... oh wait, what? True mushes? What are those? What are true mushes? Ah, you mean the thingamajigs. Yes, what are they? Thingamajigs, right, but what are they? Thingamajigs. Oh, I see. The word true mache, it means thingamajig. Glad we could avoid any more unnecessary misunderstanding. Does it... what are those? What do you call these things? True maches? These things are thingamajigs. Right, thingamajigs. But what are they? 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 Thingamajigs. Thanks, that's all. Spoons and forks. Let's go to the bakery. Toast. Hey, look. Any luck with the toasting machine? I tweaked it a little more. You sure want to try it? I mean, I've gotta know. He puts a slice of bread in the machine and pushes down a lever. After a minute, you receive a bread-flavored popsicle. Slice of frozen toast. Jeez, I was sure I got it right that time. Thanks anyway. You got anything new? Hi, can I just do you find historical memorabilia? Moxie plus 6 damage. 5 XP from fights. Hollow Wars, Dungeons and Legends. Tell me you heard a fly. Since we last spoke, Jens, I heard a fly. No kidding. And how was it for you there? Can't remember. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. In that moment, Jens, I was truly alive. When I close my eyes, I see only the red mist. I can only liken to it being a soldier in the wartime. I might have killed that fly, but I felt dead inside. I'm not proud of it. Haha. That's not really a funny story. Here, why don't you take this for the best laugh I've had all day. Used to kill flies with this myself before the government there stepped in. Ice axe. This axe is imbued with a cool enchantment so you can chop up ice without melting any of it. Hey, thanks! Do you have anything that's all muscle? I feel bad. Hardware is hardware. Ooh, public tools, help yourself. This must be the proprietor, since he's standing behind the counter and all. Hello. Hi, I'm Gary. Is this your store? That's right, I'm Bellamy Jardware, and welcome to Jardware's Hardware. Just wondering, did you open a hardware store just because of the rhyme? Yep, that was pretty much the entire reason. What's for sale? Ooh, yes. Match, help adhesive rivets, starting stones, work gloves. Cool. So now 7 physical. This is more though. You sharpen your piece of cutter to a razor's edge. Can I sharpen it again? Your weapon's already been sharpened. Any sharpening might burn yourself. Let's increase the damage. Let's see. Crowbar. Bleed to a weapon. Gun parts. We could turn it into a gun. But I don't want to. Handsaw. This was both the foreman's gun and his wife. Well, that's one more damage than I had before, so. Let's go to the newspaper because there was a tip in there. I forget which one. Anything look up? I think it was 19 or something. August 5th, 1900. You find something interesting. To commemorate Editor-in-Chief Grover Burgess's birthday, the August 5th, 1900 edition of the paper is printed entirely on meat. That's awful generous of him and explains a fair amount of how this place went out of business. We pluck it out of the archives. We got 100 meat. Pluck, pluck. Oh, it's not even there anymore. Okay. Oh. Alright, let's see, I don't even, we could do, like, go around all the places, but, Oh, I meant to buy another cupcake, because I like using the cupcakes. Go back to the bakery. Give me a blue cupcake. Yay. I'll take as many as I can. Cool. Let's go to SIT really quickly. That is not where I... Thank you, Gabby. Go to SIT. So then I can go to Rufus's lab. You walk into an empty classroom. We solve equations. Moving right along. We've got a life on the highway. Hey, Rufus. Oh, hello, Gens. What's this last errand? Okay, so I need to just connect an antenna and some other stuff to this Fishman Pearl, but a regular antenna won't work. I need one that's magical. I don't like saying magical, but we'll go with that for brevity's sake. I'm with you so far. What I need is an antenna, or at least a steel thing 5 or 6 feet long. I can use it as an antenna. It has to be from somewhere with a lot of local resident magic, or a place magical creatures live, somewhere like that. Please tell me you have more to go on than that. Yeah, don't worry. I know you're busy, so I did some research in advance. I know exactly the place. Oh, thank God. In Gray County, there's a weird little town full of weird little elf guys called Puckwudgies. They're kind of like fairy tale brownies, except really mean. Here, I'll mark the location on your placemat. Thank you. Location unlocked. See if you can find antenna or something antenna like there. When you come back, I'll tell you the next step. Okay? I'm on it. Awesome. Okay. We also have to go to the fish and chips, so we'll make our way there. Closer look. Let's go in here. Oops. Hello. What's up with the grim look, Steve? Got a serious job for you this time, kid, and it ain't gonna be easy. After those last 2 jobs, I could do with a challenge. That's an attitude that'll kick you far, kid. Maybe right off a cliff, though. So what's the job? There's this vampire, a real mean SOB that got one of our capos really steamed. Like, really steamed. As in, literally steamed the guy to death. What? It's one of those mist-type vampires, you know? But real hot, and I don't mean hot as in good-looking. I see. Maybe. The fight was in the steam tunnels under SRT. We managed to seal up the thing in there, but someone's gotta go take care of it for good. That's where I come in, huh? That's the long and short of it, kid. Here's the combination to the door, but don't go in there half-cocked. He hands you a folded slip of paper, a sack of rotting vegetables, bag of spoiled vegetables. You don't know what kind of vegetables they are, but... And you're certainly not gonna open the bag to find out. Deals are muscle with 4 sleeves damage. How are these supposed to help? They're not. I just want you to throw them away from me. Oh hell, keep them. I don't care. Swell, thanks. So, okay, I guess we're going into the steam tunnels. Well, Rufus's lab is the quickest way to get there, so. Also, we still need to give the rat some cheese, so I'll take what things I can get. Is the greenhouse access? Hey! Give him gator cheese. The rat sniffs the gator cheese and retches a little bit. You didn't even know rats had a gag reflex. Oh, they do! You know that one clip from Ratatouille where Remy's just going... Yeah, they have a gag reflex. He raises an eyebrow at you in protest, but eventually drags the cheese into his hole and emerges with a ring for you. We got a bottle cap ring. It can't take more than 5 damage at once. Ooh, this ring has a bottle cap welded to it, capping the amount of damage you can sustain to that precise spot on your ring finger. Thank you. Sorry, I don't like it either. The rat squeaks as if to say, no problem. Oh. I didn't mean to go in there. Is it this? No. Where? SIT steam tunnels. 10 gator hides. 11 padlocks, 3 cups, Puckwudgies, barbecue wings, spider wing maintenance access. To here? It's barred at the other side. Is it the pirate? Oh no, there it is, the combination lock. Use the combination Greasy Steve gave us. Steve's note says 1, 2, 3. Jeez, these guys. You dial in the combo and the lock clicks open. Oh my god. This old disintegrating boiler is currently being powered by a bunch of burning garbage. The vampires seem to be enjoying the hot steam, considered the boiler. If you could replace the water in the boiler with holy water, it would put a grip in their fun. You'd only need about 100 gallons of it. Where am I gonna get 100 gallons of holy water? Hey, don't ask me, I'm just suggesting things. Wait, aren't vampires also allergic to running water, even if it isn't holy? Does steam count as running water? Tons of vampires, steam is deadly. Come back later, maybe with 100 gallons of holy water. How many gallons of holy water do I have? Where even is my holy water? Where did my holy water go? I'm just scrolling through here. Handful of holy water. I have 15 mysticality to convince them. Well, let's see. I still need to eat a food, so I'll eat a blue cupcake. I guess. Or we'll get a fairy cake. Caked with magic. And then we'll put a potion. Mysticality by... Woo! Moxie by 1, Hot Armor 5, Spooky Armor, Moxie, Ranged, Root Beer Taffy, Magical Weapon, Tax, Unidentified Chemicals, Sandwich Cream, Face Grease, Fish Liver Oil, Physicality by 1, damage of our magical weapon attacks by 3. You sniff the fragrance spores. They smell like colors you've never smelled before. Cool. I think that's... yeah. A group of nasty vampires is enjoying the steam. Their boss leers at you malevolently. Talk to them. You seem like you've got something to say. Me. I'm nearly amused that those mob ruffians have sent a neophyte to clean up a mess with one their own lieutenants cannot. I will boil your blood like a sweet mulled wine, human. My servants and I will drink a toast to your demise. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting. Okay. 11 mysticality. I need to up my mysticality. We'll deal with that in a little bit. Let's see. Antenna, we find the vampires. We need I need a breathing apparatus. I don't know where a breathing apparatus is. Let's go to, I'm gonna wander a bit around. Oh, fuck. Actually, no. We'll do this and then we'll end the episode, because we actually need to end. My bad. Oh, I can, yeah, cross. Increase my... Damn it, I wish I could... I wish this applied, like, outside of battle. How come I only have 1 AP? Did my AP get stolen? Okay. Oh, right, they can only take so much damage at a time. Okay, just... 7, 8, oh. You won, nice. Let's see. Do I even have the triple mint tea? I'm just gonna go Goldthwaite Park and get them anyways. I want the tea. Here's the motherfucking tea. Oh, it's in the garden area, my bad. I mean, I don't even think we can get a triple mint tea. 1, 2, 3. Gideon's Chop Stop Hirams. Let's go to St. Polycorp's anyways. Because I don't... It's probably not even possible to get a whole freaking amount of gallons. Oh, can I ask you for some holy water, maybe? Oh, ask him about holy water. Speaking of help, Father, I've got some vampires to deal with, and I was certainly wondering if you could spare some holy water. Certainly, our font is right over there. Please help yourself. Well, the thing is, I need a whole lot of it. Enough to fill an industrial boiler. So, like, about 100 gallons? My goodness me. Well, if you can provide the water, I can bless it for you. I can also do ice if that's more convenient. I believe it'll work out to about 15 cubic feet. 100 gallons of water, 15 cubic feet of ice. Guess I'll start looking. Okay. Okay, alright. We'll end the episode right here. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you take care of yourself. Get enough food, get enough water, get enough rest, and just be kind to yourself in general, because you deserve it. Also, tell somebody you love them because you may not know how much they need it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!